Hey, this is Anita Hales with another episode for you today. And today we're going to talk about inspiration, motivation, progress, and success. Yes, all four things. So, what's the difference between inspiration and motivation? Now, a lot of people use these two terms interchangeably. But there are some subtle differences between the two that are actually really, really important that you need to learn to differentiate between. So it makes a difference to the actions that we take. So let's take a look at them a little bit closer. So inspiration usually comes with a feeling. So it's the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative, or it could be a sudden brilliant, creative, or timely idea. So you might be inspired by a great philosopher like Aristotle or Tony Robbins or some other self-help guru that says things that are inspiring to you. You might read books or watch videos and things on things that inspire you, like the movie The Secret. But it could also be a sudden brilliant, creative, or timely idea that maybe you've had a problem that you've been dealing with for a long time, and you're driving in your car and all of a sudden the inspiration comes to you. It could even happen in a dream or when you're asleep. But this is inspiration. So usually something outside ourselves becomes an inspiration. So I am big enough to admit that I am often inspired by myself. Well, that's possible. You could inspire yourself. And Walt Disney famously said, if you can dream it, you can do it. So Walt Disney actually hit the nail on the head. Dreaming it is the inspiration. Doing it is the motivation. So motivation it happens in response to something. So the reason or reasons one has for acting in a particular way, or the desire or willingness of someone to do something. Like you might be inspired to donate $1,000 to the homeless shelter when you see how the homeless are living, or you might be inspired to go to college, get an education so you can better the situations of your family, or you might want to start a new business or something to fulfill something inside of yourself. That's motivation. And the word motivation comes from motor or movement. And so it actually implies something put in motion. Motivation results in action. It puts things in motion. Just do it is the action. But inspiration leads to motivation. Here this poor lady's being inspired, isn't she? And she's taking action. And motivation leads to progress. At one time in this country, we had a lot of segregation that caused a lot of problems and racial divide in this country. We have made progress. She said, in your generation, you don't care about sitting on the bus. Your battle is, how do I own the bus? That's progress. And progress leads to achievement. I've dreamed of this my entire life. But If you've dreamed of it your entire life, you've actually done something, you've been motivated to take an action that has led to the achievement or the success in getting what you want. So here are the steps once again. Inspiration, which leads to motivation, which leads to making progress, which leads to success. And these are the 4 steps that any person who has been successful goes through. You have to be somehow inspired to become motivated to act and make progression in what you want in order to succeed and to achieve your goals. And I hope you've enjoyed this today. Thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe to my channel. And this is Anita signing off.